did he say fine?
No, he didn't say. He just said. Okay. Yeah, I could tell you were thinking because you were very deliberate in how you were doing it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that's the best way. When I report, I'm very deliberate. Okay, 22 hits.
Slowing down too.
And that's the biggest advice I can give all three of you guys is just to slow the game down. Remember, they can't play without you, right? Every time you blow the whistle, the spotlight zooms in on you. Okay, for whatever reason, a violation or a foul, whatever, the spotlight, everybody in the whole gym goes to you, right? Not that they nuke you. I mean, we're the only ones wearing the black and white, so we're a crew. Yeah. Okay, but it goes to you, so just slow down. When of you umpire? Either of you umpire.
I like coach. That's why I don't rep for the summer.
It's like when you umpire. Somebody isn't more or less out, the quicker we make the call. How many times have you ever seen, drop the ball, see? You ever seen that? Okay? So, the biggest advice I give to all is to slow down. Watch the videotape, okay? You might agree, you might disagree. That's okay, okay? Just take it for what it's worth, okay? Are you working again today?
Two more times.
Two more times. So this was your second time? Yes. Yep. Okay, so you got one. Then get off your legs and rest for a little bit.
Here tomorrow, too.
All right. Let's see if we can be better tomorrow than we were today. Let's see if we can be better at the end of the day than we were at the start of the day. That's the goal, right? Better going out than we were coming in. Okay? Do you have a question for me? I have one. Yes. In my first game, Todd and I were working together with Terry, and we were working with Greg over there. Greg told me specifically that I was, who are we talking? Greg, clinician. Yeah. I'm sorry, he had a red shirt on, gray shorts. Oh, Greg Dottie. Okay. Anyway, he said that I too many secondary signals. My partner's like, it goes out of bounds, and my partner quit because he made the call. I'm also playing. And something he said. But I was thinking about it in this game, and maybe that's where I was a little off in this, because I was trying to work on it. But I find that it helps me to stay in the game if I do that. So I guess I need to find now a balance of what is important and what's not important to mimic or to.
I think there's less times you mimic than more.
Yes.
The less is the better.
Right.
The less, you're better. There might be something where you really have to sell something that you can mimic a call, but other than that, if Todd makes a call, he's going to have crisp mechanics that everybody knows what happened. You don't have to mimic it. One thing I would say to both of you guys, because both of you did it, there was a situation where the ball went out of bounds and you gave one of these.
Okay.
Okay. This is what's the only time you give this signal?
I thought it was a block shot.
If the defense touches it on a pass by the offense in the front court,
and it goes into the back court. All you're doing is telling everybody, I saw the ball get tipped, and we're staying in the same direction.
Okay.
But if the ball, I pass the ball and Mark reaches out his hand and touches it and it goes out of bounds, we're not going to go like this, okay? We're just going red ball.
One time, yes. And it was, the defense did. It was up on a shot, and the defense, tipped it, I guess. And so I guess I did that as, once again, that's a reminder to myself that the black had touched it, and in case there's a question on the inbound. But okay.
You got to have enough confidence in yourself that, that's okay. I don't need to do that, okay?
I guess I need to just talk to myself.
And I am a huge believer in positive self-talk. Okay, telling myself to move, right position, get the angle. Not my call. I'm the lead and it's coming from the center. Oh, I want to blow that so bad. Okay, not my call. Okay, I'm a huge believer in that.
Thank you.
So positive self-talk. Okay, stay focused. Next play, don't take the next play off. Okay, don't be lazy. Hustle. Whatever mantra, whatever buzzword you want to use to help you stay in the game. I'm a huge believer in positive self-talk. Okay, I talk to myself all the time on the court. Okay, I'm just happy I don't answer most of the time, but I'm a huge believer in that. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, please ask. Okay, let me know. Are you staying around a little bit later today? Because I got to look at these. All right, I got to look at these guys here. You're going to come to the classroom session.
I've been there twice now.
Well,
the second last session.
you haven't been to my classroom session yet. So come to my classroom session.
One at 7 o'clock.
Yes, I'll be there. And okay, my classroom session is responding rather than reacting. Okay, and I think it's worthwhile. And
like to a coach,
yes,
player,
to situations.
Do you work down in the Southeast?
Yes, I do.
Because you look familiar. I've seen you all around. What conferences, man?
I work all over the place. So
Thanks for all your help and input.
it's my pleasure, guys. Thanks, Mark. Okay, we'll see you, Lee. Thanks. Okay, I'm back on the court here now, and we got to figure out who we got. I know we got Adam now is the center. I got to find out who we are here. Adam. Who are your partners? Is that Rick?
Yes.
And who's this guy? I'll find out. What's your name? So you don't have to yell it. Logan? Okay, thanks. Logan, Adam, and Rick. Okay. Logan's now the trail, Rick's the lead, and Adam is the C. Yes.
I was going to see, obviously next week's Rainey's camp, so I was going to see if you had anything else for me.
Right now, no. Have fun there.
Yeah. Definitely will. And then the following week I'm at Debbie's camp, so.
You'll do good. I'm done with that stuff.
As you should be, you put in your time.
Yes, good call, Adam. He's got that hand in his back all the way to the basket. Absolutely.
Take care.
See you later. Are you gone now? Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm gone.
All right. Well.
I won't be here the rest of the weekend. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a Friday thing. So.
Yeah.
But I hope to see you around here soon.
I hope so too. You take care. Okay.
Yeah, you too.
Austin?
You too. Take care.
Hey, aren't you getting married soon?
God, no.
No. I've talked to a lot of people who are getting married soon.
No. We've been together for it'll be two years in July. So, but
it's about time you get married.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, you take care. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, see you later. All right, back to the action. Here we go. Oh, here it is.
Come on, Navy, engage.
Don't let him sweet talk you. He was just talking shit about you for the last 20 minutes. So don't let him sweet talk you. See you later.
See ya.
That's it, Rick. Way to come out. Don't try. A little too far on the court, Rick. A little too far on the court. Logan, whistle on every sub. Whistle on every sub. Way to get down there, Adam. Good position. Good position. Yes.
Tomorrow,
Yep.
like when someone makes a basket, you start your 5-second count once they have the ball.
Yep.
And then I see some people go like once they get the ball, they like check it.
Well, they're starting the clock. That's what they're doing. They're starting the clock. So the ball goes through the basket.
And then they finally get the ball.
Yeah. Then I'm counting. The ball comes in. Okay. Now we're live ball. Okay.
And then you start.
Yes. Then you count the 10 seconds.
Some people don't do it at all.
Yep. That's the preferred mechanic. That's what you're supposed to do. There's a lot of people who do what they want to do or do what they.
I want to learn it.
Yeah.
I live pretty close. I'll come watch some varsity.
Well, good. These guys are all pretty experienced refs right here.
What did you say to the guy with the whistle though? He said something.
Every time you bring in a sub, you blow the whistle. Okay. All that does is tell your partners, hey, don't do anything. I got something going on. Okay. So you want to let your partners always know what's going on, and you blow the whistle, you know what's going on. Okay, so now you can see if he violates, and you can see the other lane, right?
Yep. That's probably the same spot as two-man crew, right?
You never want to be, if you're the trail on a free throw, 2-man or 3-man, it doesn't matter. You never want to be parallel to the free throw line. Okay, because you have to see the other lane. If you're parallel to the free throw line, these guys on this side of the lane, they're in your way. You can't see. But if you get that little angle, you can see across, and you can still see if there's a violation by the free thrower, and if somebody crosses into the three-point line before the ball hits the basket. Basketball officiating is all about angles.
And about like if they cross before it hits the rim. They cross the line, three-point line too.
It's a violation. It's a violation. Okay, too late. If they make it, no basket. We're going the other way.
A lot of calls all the way where the person says, "I got the shooter," and then they run into him.
Not a lot. See. If you watched where Rick was lined up, he was right here. No. Okay. My advice, 3 steps on. 1, 2, 3, 2 over. 1, 2, perfect spot. 3 on, 2 over. Perfect spot. Rick, get the hand up. Rick. See, bringing the subs like this, we want to get it up here so everybody can see it. Rick, get that hand up in the air and bring those subs in so everybody can see.
So when you do like a count, you want a 45 degree angle?
For what?
Any counting?
Counting is always straight across. Straight across. Probably at your waist, straight across. Good mechanics, good reporting. Perfect position, center. Perfect. Well, maybe I'd be in a step or two. All right, we know that we got to communicate that the one team is in the bonus. Next foul down here, we're in the bonus. We got to know that.
What did they do?
He just went, well, the next foul, they'll be in the bonus. What we don't want to have happen is that we start to take the ball out of bounds and we hear the horn, we're in the bonus. And then we got to go, well, who's my shooter? I lost my shooter. See, and if I was at him right now, with all the action on that side of the court, I would step onto the court a little bit as a three-person official. See, what he's doing is getting the angle. Illegal screen. I 100% agree with the call, okay? Use this as a rule of thumb. If the action is going away from you, we don't want to call it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If the action is coming this way, we want to call it.
Okay.
So I think that should have been Rick's call. Okay, because the action was coming towards him, and it was going away from you.
Okay.
So just a rule of thumb, kind of, if the action's going away from me, I want to try and stay off it.
Okay.
If the action's coming to me, that's when I want to get it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
See, perfect. They're bringing the ball right down the middle of the court. I'm coming right where you are right here, okay? If they're staying out here, I'm going to stay out here, okay? All right? If they're kind of in the middle, I'm right here. But when they're in mid-court or more, you're coming to close down, okay? Perfect position. Good job. I got a pee. This is a solid crew.
Yeah.
I had them the first game. They're solid. His job isn't to even them up. His job is to call them. It looked like a foul from here. See, and this is the guy who's yelling back there. He'd be the first guy to be yelling, "Oh, they're gonna get hurt! Call something! Call something!" So who's got the last second shot here? Who? Right here. So it doesn't matter if it's the center or the trail, it's always who's opposite the table. So Adam calls the foul, okay? What should the two non-calling officials be doing? All right, I call a foul, 2 shots. All right, if I do that, okay, what should you guys be doing?
Making sure they get lined up.
Okay, there's something even more important than that.
Make sure the time on the clock.
Even more important than that. We gotta know who the shooter is. Okay, we gotta know who the shooter is. So I got your shooter. I'm a pointer. I point. Here's the shooter. I got the shooter. I don't care if you point or not. That's irrelevant. But what I do care about is you say, "I got your shooter." So far, so good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. You've reffed before? Looks like it. Okay, it looks like it. I mean, I can tell. Okay. So, are we comfortable as a crew? Are you comfortable as a crew? Do you know what the other guy has? What do you think about rotations? Are we comfortable?
I know I reached on a couple.
Why? I told Adam this. This is a rule of thumb, okay? If the action is going away from you, we probably want to stay off it, okay? If the action is coming towards you, that's the one we want to get, especially as the C and the T. So if I'm the trail and the ball's going away from me, I want to call, but it's leaving my primary and coming into Adam's. Adam's going to have that, okay? So the analogy is on that kind of situation, if I'm a pitcher and I have a 3-0 count and I need to throw a strike, am I going to paint the corner? What am I going to do? I'm going to throw it right down the middle, okay? So if there's a situation where it's just, this is the end of my primary right here, okay? And I got a foul right here, okay? From over there, do I want to get this? Probably not, okay? Because this is painting the corner, right? All right? If it's here, I'm not painting the corner, right? Okay, but here I am. Okay, and once I go by, then it's not mine anymore, and it becomes the center. So be cognizant of when it leaves your primary, when it enters your primary. And those are the ones that we got to get. And it's just a rule of thumb, and it has worked for me. If it's going away, stay away. If it's coming towards you, that's the one you got to get.
I guess the reason I got this one up here was secondary defender coming into him.
I get it. I don't, sometimes that's what a crew saver call, okay?
Wait.
All right.
I'll agree I reached on that one. I definitely did. But it was a secondary defender coming across this. My reasoning behind it, I don't agree with it.
Okay, right. So what if you wouldn't have called it? Okay, what do you mean? Patient whistle, right? Patient whistle. Hi there.
Michael, pick a side of please.
you know how to take the fouls off the board?
I don't. I don't want that.
Oh, shoot. So one of the things I just told those guys, rule of thumb, okay? Doesn't hold, it's not an absolute, but rule of thumb. As the center in the trail, if the action is going away from you, stay off it. If it's going away, stay away, okay? If the action is coming towards you, that's the one we want to get, okay? Is it an absolute? No, okay? But a general rule of thumb guideline, that's a good guideline to follow. See, I asked them to take the fouls off the board, but they don't know how. Pretty tough for them to keep track of the fouls if they, you know. See, I think as the trail, Rick is too far on the court. He's too far on the court. He needs to be more closer to the sideline. If he's going to line up where that white line is, he's going to get run over one of these days. Okay, so as a general, are there times when you do have to go onto the court? Yes, but as a general rule, we don't want to be that far on the court.
I know you're busy, but you have every dad's dream job. Going out here telling the refs. Trying to make them better.
So we call the timeout, right? And you've heard this before, okay? What's the first thing we do after we call a timeout? You know, Blue says, I want a timeout, okay? What do you like, Coach? 30 seconds, okay. He tells you what the timeout is. What's the first thing we do? We tell the crew, your crewmates, what the situation is, okay? So we got a blue timeout, all right, the ball's coming in right here, or I got 12 as the shooter, or the essential information, all right? Then you can go tell the table, okay? The table comes second, you guys come first. And then when I come out of the timeout, I reiterate, okay, 2 shots, 12's the shooter, we're right here, whatever it is, so we're all on the same page. Remember, their timeout is not our timeout. Right. Level of concentration stays up. How many games have you worked so far? 2? Learn something?
Oh yeah. Knock some rust off. Learn something.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Well, see, I was just gonna say that. Was he, you know, he had his hand on his waist, right, pushing him, right? All right. That's your basketball mojo, okay? By rule, that's a foul, okay? Do we want to? You have to decide that, okay? And I'm not telling you not to call it, okay? That's something that you have to.
He's got his hand on it.
If the elbow is straight and locked and he's steering him one way or the other, we got to get that, okay? We got to get that. But if he goes and takes it off, okay, and then he does this again, by rule, that's a foul, all right? If he touches him, you get a hot stove, right? Yeah, but if he touches it, so what happens if he comes in and you're guarding him, and you go like that, and then he gets to half court, and you go like that again. By rule, that is a foul. Okay? 2 touches. You got to decide. Well, let me ask you this question. Is basketball officiating an art or a science? Are you guys going to be at the 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock classroom? Or have you been in classroom? You're gonna? All right, so that's my classroom session. And I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. So I have one on that. Is it an art or a science? And I have another one. So we'll see what happens. But is it?
I think so. The rules are absolute, but you still got to figure out how to apply it.
See, Logan went right down, they switched, but I don't know if Logan knew who the shooter was. He went right to lead. I don't know if he knew who the shooter was. Okay, so it just should be muscle memory every time. You 2 shots, I'm going, I got you, shooter. Okay, I know who the shooter is. Great no call. Great no call down here. Defender went straight up in the air. So Adam's administering, okay. I come in, I go 2 shots. I look at my center, I look at my trail. I'm gonna get a head nod or a tooth that or a wink or whatever to say, yep, we got 2 shots, okay? So what happens if I go 2 shots and you know the basket went in, okay? Mike, ball went in, okay? Oh, we're only on 1. And then we avoid the shitstorm of a correctable error. Slowly creeping back into the game, right? So my question would be, it came from your area, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I didn't see what he saw.
So you passed on any kind of foul,
yes.
okay? And I agree with you.
I don't know what he saw, but I didn't see that.
Because it came right here, right?
Yeah.
And you had the best look at it,
Yeah.
right? He's across the lane on that
Unless
side.
he had something coming from in front.
And we'll ask him. But from where you were, I didn't see anything. So the drive came right from where Rick was, right? Came right there, okay? I asked Rick, did you see anything on that? Did you pass on it? You know, he said, I didn't see a foul, I passed on it. This one came from across the lane, okay? Now, I'm not saying there wasn't a foul, but I'm going to ask Logan, you know, what did you see on that, okay?
Tommy just said when he went out is that he didn't see it from here. And I'm like, I didn't either, but Logan had a different look, so.
It's all about the angle, right? It's all about the angle. Illegal screen, great call. Great call! You can screen and roll, but you cannot roll and screen. Foul?
Out of control, I would do.
You think he was out of control? Hey, there's the... So he's up in the air, right? All right, and he gets a little hit right here. When you're up in the air, you're vulnerable, right? That's the most vulnerable position you can be, is when you're up in the air. Did he hit it square in the chest? No, okay. But did he hit him here? Did it affect his shot? 2 shots. Oh, he didn't hit him right in the chest. He doesn't have to hit him right in the chest, right? But when he's up in the air and he gets that slap right here, yeah, he told him right away where it was, right? He said it's on the side. Yeah. So at about the 11-minute mark, we had a drive. Rick was the C over here. We had a drive to the basket. You were the lead on the other side. I asked Rick what he saw on that. He said, I passed on all the contact, okay? You came with a foul. Do you remember that one? Okay. Well, you were the lead and closed down on the opposite end of the trail. The drive came right straight down over here. I asked Rick if he saw anything on that. He said he passed on it. He didn't think there was a foul. Okay? And you call a foul. And I'm not saying there wasn't a foul. Okay? But the drive is coming from Rick's primary. He's got a good look at it. He even stepped down to get a good angle on it, looked at it. He said, I'm passing on that. I don't see anything. Okay? I think sometimes in a situation like that, unless it's just something you can't live with unless you call.
Was it an and one?
I don't think the ball went in. No, we gave him 2. We gave him 2. Okay? I think we got to live and die with his. And I'm not saying it wasn't a foul, Logan. Okay?
So I don't remember it. What I've called, I think, on shooting calls, and what I think I've seen a lot in this game, and we've called it, I think, consistently, is when they're getting to the rim, they're on each other's arms.
Okay.
As soon as they're going up. So.
That
could have been like we talked.
Yeah.
Maybe it was something in front that I didn't see.
That's what I kind of mean. Is I think like that contact's occurring right in front of that baseline with arms, and not necessarily
absolutely,
bodies or anything.
absolutely.
But
you know,
I mean,
just something to think about. Something to think about.
Check it out on film, right?
Yes. All right, now, I would say that when we stay in the front court, we're never bouncing him the ball. We're always going to hand him the ball. On the sideline, we're going to bounce it. But when we're on the end line and we're staying in the front court, we're going to hand him the ball. If we're on the end line and we're going long, we can bounce him the ball. We can bounce it. But if we're staying in the front court, we're going to hand him the ball. Guys, how are you? How are you? Yeah, you get that right away. Now, that's the wrong switch. That's the wrong switch. When there's a foul in the backcourt, the trail always stays the trail. So he's going to pop out, report, and come right back and go right back. Good. Good. How's it going?
Still standing as long as I got a nice, comfortable chair to sit at. Are you just sitting watching and taking notes? Oh, sorry. You're on now?
I look at the film on that and see if we got a good, I think it was an illegal screen. So look at the film on that and see if that's a justifiable call. We can justify it on film. Logan. I didn't happen to see it. See, we got to get that. Yep. Elbow or arm bar in the back, going up, vulnerable position. Great call, Adam. I've seen some good officials.
That's wrong.
Did you like that call? Did you like that call? Rick, take a look at that call and see if you like it or not. All right, both teams in a bonus. I hope we know that. Yeah, come on out and try it sometime. Probably not very well. All right. We got to look at that call and see if we like it or not. Okay? At this stage of the game, That better be obvious to everybody. And I only saw the end of it, so I didn't see the whole play. But Adam, take a look at that call and see if you're happy with it. All right, we're down to 2 minutes. We got a 10-point game. All right, both teams in the bonus. That might be a situation where I may take a couple steps in on the court and try and help them out in case something goes crazy or. Great hold in that C position until it was released. Oh, we got to get something. I think there was a little push there, but we made the basket. Okay. We had players go to the floor. We didn't have a whistle. Let's look at that play and see if it merits some kind of whistle. Under a minute. Got to get it right away. Okay. Did you have a whistle on that? Did you have? Okay. No. All right. Good job, then. I just want to hear what we talk about with 40 seconds to go in a 6-point game.
Red's pressing and they're going to foul if they don't get the ball. So they're going to try and steal, so squeeze in.
So I anticipate though to get the ball, don't penalize them. Anticipate trap or something in the front court. I'll have talk to sure, probably furthest back. I'll be playing for my white coach for a timeout. Let him know as well. Red is out of timeout, stuff coming out of him. Okay. Got the baseline. You run the baseline. Two of them earlier. Do a nice job.
Adam does a nice job. Yeah, Logan does a nice job too.
Yeah, he's got pretty good presence.
Who's this guy here?
Adam.
Adam, I remember him from last year.
And he was at Hortonville last week too, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think he was.
Did you have your break to eat yet, or is that next?
I have not had a break yet.
So you must get that next, and then you got your classroom's all set up, queued up, ready to go.
So,
You got a shit. I read through your slides.
yeah.
You got a shit ton of material. You are gonna get.
Well, I won't get through it all.
I was gonna say.
There's a couple things on there that I won't.
My 2 classes, I learned everybody doesn't get there until about 10 after, and then they got to go about 10. So it's like you got a 40 minutes maybe with them. It's like it goes way too fast.
So is the thumb drive in?
Yeah.
So how do I start it?
It's queued up.
It's queued up and ready to go.
Arrow
Just hit.
for every, yep.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yep. Jeffrey from the State Line Association. Can you do me a favor? He's got a newer officials association that he's the president of or whatever for young guys. He's in charge of young. He's like, send me your stuff, your slide presentation. I'd love to use that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's here as a camper and he's, association. They're looking to get better.
Good.
I'll tell you what, there is no shortage of information for.
Oh, fuck.
Could you imagine?
I think I have another one yet. Is this the 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock game?
This is the 5.
Do I?
We're starting the 6 now. You've got.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm off.
No, yeah, you're off.
Yay!
6.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell them the same thing, I forget what I tell to some and what I don't tell to others.
It all blurs into one big
I've seen some good officials.
Yeah, I have too. I mean, well, I guess it makes sense if they're all masters.
Yes, yes.
Clock didn't start either, though.
That's nice job, fellas. Nice job. Excellent job.
What's your thought on that last one I called here? I really didn't want to, but he
But-
watched them and kind of spun them.